Man, I messed it all up again. There we go. Okay. Alright, I remembered to actually switch it to live chat for once. Alright, got the link sent down there into Discord. Alright. Okay. I think I finally got everything set up. We got one view, but I think it was me. Well, anyways, though, how's everybody doing today? Just planning on playing some Gamecube. Nothing really crazy. Alright. Oh. I'm just gonna ignore that. Oh, geez. Okay. Straight into it. Oh, goodness. Alright, so it looks like it is going to be the same as the original. We gotta go down here. You know, I don't have a vacuum or anything yet. Wonder if I gotta go over here or something. No? Huh. Interesting. Oh, there we go. There's something.
Mario.
Alright. Oh, there we go. Yeah. The ghost and ghost. But yeah, so we were playing Project Reality. It's a, sort of a remake of Luigi's Mansion, but for, like, looks like it's supposed to be on N64. It's pretty neat. Nothing crazy. Make sure the stream is still going good. Okay. Okay, yeah, for some reason my one window is not showing me the stream health. Oh, it's because I minimized it like an idiot. There we go. There we go. I did remember to turn on live chat for once.
Mario.
Probably should have looked at the old map. Yep. Okay. As you can tell, I'm coming down with something, I don't know. Literally day before Christmas, which is lovely. I think I started playing this hack the one day. I don't know if I ever finished it. So I'm remembering... I'm starting to remember, like, the music and how they made this room Cool Cool Mountain. I thought that was cool. I, like, did, like, a fake 3D background, I guess you'd call it. I don't know. Hey, they look more like Shy Guys this time. Honestly, I did not expect a whole lot of views tonight, because it is Christmas Eve and such. People going to bed early or whatnot. I understand. I just thought I'd stream in case anybody's bored. Holy crap. Dude, look at this. You can go crazy with this thing. Holy cow. Look at him go. Like a Beyblade, but cooler. We're infinitely building up speed over here. Somebody put Luigi's current speed value up in the top corner. Okay, maybe it's just because I'm thinking it, but like, he does look like he's spinning faster now. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm going crazy, I think. Anyways. Hello, Aurora. Merry Christmas. Hope you turn that boy into a helicopter. Someone help him. Yeah, honestly, Loki, he does need some help. Straight up. How's it going? Long time no see. You doing swell? Are you still working at the zoo, or did you stop doing that a while ago? No, I'm legit doing good. How are you? Well, I mean, you know how it is right now. I mean, economy-wise, sorry. I'd say, like, things could be worse. Just currently, job is not paying enough, but, you know, that's alright, it is what it is. Oh, you're in Columbus, but... Or I'm at Columbus, but nowhere else right now. Oh, okay. You know, I kind of went through a whole slew of jobs, which was interesting. I went from, what was it? I went from UPS to Giant Eagle, or, sorry, UPS to GameStop, and then I kind of did this, like, janitorial job thing on the side. It was weird. He ended up not paying me on time, so I quit that. Consistently, too, mind you. Then I went to... what was it after that? After that, I went to Giant Eagle and I worked with my mom, and there were a lot of problems from that, and I'm not gonna lie, but it was not too fun, but it did give me some experience, and now I'm at the Drug Mart Deli, so... And so far, I mean, I like it. It's not a bad job or anything. I'm kind of jumping around a lot this year, too. I get it. I'm on the hunt for something permanent. No, I agree. I fully agree. I'm like, I'm at the point now where I'm like, I just need to find something that's actually going to pay all the bills and, like, to be at least mostly tolerable. Like, I genuinely feel like if the job I had right now just paid, like, I know this is gonna sound greedy, but like $5 more an hour, I think I would genuinely be happy with that. Like, I could see myself being where I'm at for a long time. But just like I said, it's just the pay kind of sucks. Ooh, first try, let's go. Got him in one big suck. Hello, Mr. Toad. I just realized he's playing the... what's that song called? The if your body matches what your eyes can do, you'll probably move right through. That's goofy. But yeah, genuinely, like, I do really like my current job, it sucks because, like, it is truly just not enough to pay the bills. Like, if I got paid more, I would bust my absolute ass at this job. I mean, not to say that I don't already, but, like, I would be giving it 110% and everything. Like, it's a deli job, but it's pretty chill, it's nice. It's not super duper difficult or anything. It's relatively chill. I knew it. I had to go up here. Ew. Scary odd guy. Hoping whatever I find pays a decent bit. I applied to a vet's office recently to work in their kennel area. Oh, that's pretty cool. I hope, sorry, I was trying to look at his heart. Anyways, my bad. No, genuinely, I do hope that goes well for you. I hope you get the job. That would be sweet. See, my only thing with animals, I do like animals. I don't know if I like them enough where I'd want to, like, deal with them every single day. Especially, like, people who don't know how to properly, like... what's the word? I don't want to say properly deal with their animal, but, like, properly train them, properly groom them regularly. I don't know. Like, I don't think it's a bad job, it's just, for me, personally, I was like... I think I would just be like, what is wrong with these people? I get that, I'm a little concerned about dealing with other people's pets, but I have plenty of zoo experience, so I'm sure I'll adapt. Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like, especially with your, like, everything in the zoo, I'm sure it's not going to be, like, difficult at all. Genuinely, I always thought that was really cool about you, that you got to work at the zoo, like, I don't want to say that young, but, like, I guess that young, like, that's one of those, like, really cool jobs, I feel like, where it's like, you gotta be incredibly lucky, or, like, just be at the right place at the right time to get it, and I feel like you were there. Like, that's such a cool job to have. Like I said, maybe not for me personally, but it's really cool though. Like, it's... I don't want to say once in a lifetime, but, like, I feel like it's not a position that's gonna be open all the time. I'm sucking bad here. Ooh. I was there for a while because I was volunteering there when I was like 13. I have a decent number of connections. Oh, okay, nice. See, that's another thing I wasn't even thinking about. Yeah, having the right connects. It's unique for sure and hard to get into. Oh, yeah. That's why I'm like, even though it's not my thing, I always thought that was really cool that you were working there. Hey SLG, how's it going? Have I played Stellar Blade? I don't think I have. Doesn't sound familiar. Cheat helped me set up the Sonic Unleashed PC port, or recomp. That I felt bad because I kept like asking him questions about the setup like every 5 seconds. But he helped me through it. He was a G. Because it was like at first, like I didn't realize like how I tried to open up all the different game files, but apparently 7-zip, even if it's in parts, like it'll like extract it all if you just extract the first part, which I didn't know actually. I feel like it probably explains why I could never get files in multiple parts to ever work before, because I didn't realize that, but either way. Yeah, I don't know, it was that, and then I finally managed to get the game files working, and then it was like, oh, click the folder for the DLC and updates. And I was trying that, and nothing was working, and I was like, oh, I just have to choose each file individually. I'm assuming it was like a naming with the files issue, but I don't know. You're learning good. Yeah, slowly but surely. Well, I can't promise that that's actually not... I have had consistent problems with files in multiple parts when I was younger, too. But at least with, like, 7-zip. That was kind of a first. Was actually getting it to work for once. So I was wondering why the first part was taking forever to extract. I was like, it's only a couple gigs. I know it's compressed, but, like, how is a couple gigs transfer to 25 gigs? Even as a zip file, I felt like that was a bit much. But it makes sense if it was all being extracted at the same time. All the parts. First try, first try, first try. Let's go, dude. Heck yeah. I should have said this earlier, but happy Christmas Eve to you guys, if you celebrate it. Or happy whatever holiday you celebrate, or Eve of whatever holiday you celebrate. Hope it's good. My body decided to give me a cold. Kind of started yesterday, but it wasn't anything crazy. And then today was awful. I could barely sleep last night. I had to get up early and do a bunch of stuff, and then got home and I literally just like died on the bed. It sucked. I'm at least a little bit better now. I took a crap ton of medicine. Maybe a little bit of a nap. A couple naps. You were sick a couple weeks ago, that's how you felt? Yeah, no, I don't know, it was like... I think it was like October. What's the word? What?
It was Halloween.
Yeah. It was around Halloween, what was it? I first started getting sick, and I think I had some kind of like lung thing going on. So, my girlfriend's mom got me an inhaler because she was tired of hearing me cough my lungs up. And that kind of helped, but then it kind of stopped working. It was weird. I've still kind of been having some slight, like, breathing things since that. But the sickness finally went away. And I was finally like, oh thank goodness, sickness is finally done. And then, I got blessed by this other sickness now, so that's fun. But it is what it is, you know. These guys are ganging up on me, holy crap. Honestly, even if I can just get one of these guys, it would help a lot. No! We're just taking NyQuil and getting through it. No, I feel that. I watched this pharmacist guy on TikTok, and keep in mind it is a random dude on TikTok. I mean, he could be saying anything, honestly. But, I don't know, I remember him saying that, like, NyQuil, unfortunately, like, it will help your sickness a little bit, but it doesn't, like, do a whole lot for you. Where it's really at is zinc and vitamin C. Because even though it seems stupid, supposedly the zinc is supposed to lessen the effects of your sickness and shorten the duration of the sickness. Vitamin C obviously boosts your immune system and such. I don't know, so that's what I've been kind of trying to do. Or at least just zinc, at the very least. I did take some NyQuil earlier, though. I'm like, you know what, even if it doesn't do anything, even just placebo effect at this point, you know? I don't know, supposedly it's supposed to also decongest you and stuff, so we're also kind of hoping for that as well. Stream run smoothly, told you that Gamecube emulation would run. Very good, very good. I mean, I figured it probably would have been fine, but also I was a little bit nervous. I mean, honestly, I should have known the Gamecube emulation would have been fine, because I think back in the day that's how I streamed Resident Evil 4. Like, I bought the game physically, and realized, oh crap, I don't want to deal with setting up a capture card every time I want to play this, so I just set it up on my PC. It spreads the system, doesn't cure you, your immune system does. Yeah, exactly. Like, it'll help. I'm not saying, like, oh, NyQuil doesn't do anything, but like you said, SLG, it'll just alleviate some of the side effects. Like I said, that's at least what I heard. Keep in mind it's a random dude on TikTok, so take his word with a grain of salt. But I mean, it lines up with every time I've taken NyQuil. I just realized this little ghost sucking song is the metal cap from Mario 64.
Oh, yes.
The more I'm playing this, the more I'm like, I think I actually did play the demo of this. I don't know if I beat it though or not, but I at least played part of the demo, because I'm starting to remember a lot of this. I think I'm gonna go back upstairs and save, because I don't trust myself to not die. Incorrect is the Big Chungus song. Okay, my bad.
Mario.
Oh wait, there's a guy right here. I will say the biggest part that's actually sucked about being sick, like, the last time I was sick back in October, well, the first one lasted like, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks, took freaking forever. Pretty much the entirety of November I was pretty much sick. So that sucked. That sucked big. But, what was it? It was like, after I finally started to get better from that, it feels like now I'm just getting sick again. But man, I chugged so much water throughout the whole sickness. The biggest thing that sucked, not to be like TMI here, but I had to keep going to the bathroom so much because I was drinking so much water. But also I couldn't help it because it was like literally the only thing that, like, my mouth would just get so dry so quickly. And once my mouth was dry, then I have a lot of mucus, and that turned into a sore throat, and it was a whole thing. So it's better to just, like, have to go to the bathroom every 20 minutes. Want to get your vitamins C and D up. CD's nut. Yeah, exactly. That's what I've been saying for years. Also, before anybody in chat says it, I know going to the bathroom frequently also can be other big problems, but I think it's just like sickness related, like I said, just being so dehydrated. I don't think it's anything like serious. I think it's just like I got sick and now my body's constantly dehydrated, which is fun. There we go. Come on, Mr. Lowe's. I don't know why, but I feel like this is going to be where the demo ends. I could be totally wrong, though. This has been fun, but I kind of just feel like this is more of like a reskin. I do think it's cool. Like the custom models and stuff is really cool. Mouthwash works great for sore throats. Oh yeah, no, I have... My dad taught me that when I was really young too, and it has saved me so much. Like just gargling with mouthwash for like 10 to 30 seconds, or as long as you can, really. Holy crap. It ain't a permanent fix, but like it helps a lot. A heck of a lot. Yeah, no, for real, seriously, it does help. Genuinely, it does. Oh, I can't go into my camera, so we can't go in here. Yeah, like I said, just gargle with it for as long as you can. Usually Listerine works best. Any mouthwash that'll, like, hurt your mouth. No, I'm just kidding, but... Like I said, usually I've always had Listerine, and that helps a lot. Definitely super useful. And it encourages you to brush your teeth more often, so that's also good. Look at the nose physics as he's jumping up and down. He's walking up and down. I feel loads better. Unfortunately, it's temporary. Yeah. I'd say at most it usually only lasts for like 20 to 30 minutes, so definitely temporary, which sucks, but it does work very good though. I think my girlfriend's mom was the one who bought it, but we got some of that sore throat spray. So me and my girlfriend were having a debate of like, does it work or not? Because she never really had it growing up, whereas my family did have it a lot growing up. And I remember it was kind of the same as the mouthwash. Like it worked for a little while, but it's not like permanent. But at least provided like relief for like an hour or so. But the problem is, the stuff that her mom got is like so bad tasting that if it hits your tongue at all, which it definitely will because you're spraying something in your mouth, it makes you gag like crazy. Holy crap. Am I supposed to get all 5 of these guys at once or something? Or are there just a lot of booze in here? Ay, ay, ay. All of them are gonna spawn at once. Okay, sort of, but not quite. I was hoping to get more than just 2 there, but that's alright. Oh my gosh, really? I actually learned the other day, I feel like I should know this because Luigi's Mansion has been one of my childhood favorite games. Apparently if you capture multiple ghosts at a time, it gives you hearts. And that's how you get hearts from ghosts like that. Like I said, I should have known that, but I actually didn't for a while. Sometimes it is also just random like this. Especially if your health is on the lower side, they'll just give it to you sometimes. If it wants to be nice. Decided to make a controlled effort to stop there for the heart. Do it for the vine. Another way. Holy crap! Chat, am I cooked? Holy crap, look. Oh my god. Can I suck them all? No, I could not. I failed. Dang it. Dang it, Baba. How much you want to bet there was like some important text at the beginning that I definitely should have read that said exactly what I needed to do, and I ignored it. Soup with garlic. Garlic is anti-inflammatory, great for sore throats and the other type. Duly noted. You know, I have heard that garlic helps a lot with immunity and that kind of thing. So, I believe it. You know what else is great about garlic too? It's actually a really good salt alternative. It still kind of gives your food that salty taste without being quite as high in sodium as just straight up table salt. And it's much better for you, too. I'm not gonna say it's, like, the best thing in the world. Obviously, don't overdo it, but it's better than the alternative. I'm kinda curious how long this demo is. I feel like I've been playing for a good minute here. I thought it would have been over by now for a demo. I definitely did not get this far before, though. I remember I started playing it, and I did not get this far.
Mario.
I was gonna say, I think it's this door. Wonder if it's just gonna be like the first floor or something. I thought I would get them both. Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine. There we go. This is how you eat a Big Mac. Oh. Ignore that. I can at least get this fool out of here. Not sure how long. Okay. It's not much of an accomplishment, but I managed to get the small ghost first here, at least. I'm so dead. Okay, now we're fine. I said that as I'm on like 80 health. Dude, it's over. As I'm like literally over half health. Alright, come on, at least let me get one of these fools. Good. I do like how generous they are with the hearts, though. With that, I'm just getting incredibly lucky. Alright. I do know as you play as Luigi and stuff can blow Ghost to save Mario from a level in Mario 64. Well, that makes sense. Seems about right. I feel like they kind of nerfed all the boss ghosts. Other than like Mr. Lugs, the big fat fella. I feel like they kind of nerfed all of them. They're all just pretty generic. Yeah, we're not going over here this time, okay. Keep having this theory that it's just gonna be the first floor, but I don't know. That's just a guess. Also, sorry if you guys have to hear me like mouth breathing. It's one of those kinds of sicknesses. Alright. Bowser. Hidden Mansion Vacuum. Yeah, I was gonna say, I felt like it was a lot faster. These 20 health guys just, they go down so easily. Also, sorry if the music is super loud for you guys, it's super loud for me too. If you need me to turn it down, please let me know. That's gotta be it, right? It's Bowser! Holy crap. So long, gay Bowser. There we go. I like how goofy his head looks just floating around like that. Like at first it was terrifying and then it's kind of not a threat. Okay, so we only got treasure with this one. Guess we can go in here. For dinner tonight, we had something a little bit unusual for a Christmassy dinner type thing. We did a build your own pizza, and I'm not gonna lie, Dude, all these carried so hard when it comes to pizza. Like, build your own.
Mario.
They have this, like, it's like artisanal flatbread, which I'm not a flatbread guy, but it's got a little bit of, like, crust to it. It's like that, plus the Aldi's mozzarella, plus the Aldi's pepperoni. And also, I'm more of an Alfredo sauce kind of guy on pizza, although you can obviously do red sauce if you want. But, man, it's so freaking good. And you throw it in the oven for 350 for like 10 to 20 minutes, depending on how, dark you want it. Okay, I guess that was it. I was not expecting that. Where did we leave off? Okay, here. Alright, well, I guess that was this. Now the question is, well, now what do I play? Look at my choices here. Because I played Luigi's Requiem, I played Sweet Home. Did I do Premium Deluxe? I don't know. Better Wind Waker. As in, like, is that a ROM hack, or are you just saying it better be Wind Waker? Alright, hold on. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back. But, leave GameCube game suggestions in the comment, or the chat. I'll be right back, though. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so you said it's a ROM hack? The Mario Kart Double Dash Extended, Paper Mario 1000 Years of... or Paper Mario 1000 Year Door Tower Trials. Those do sound cool, but I've actually never played Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. I started Paper Mario 64 a while ago, but I forget what chapter I got to. I got to the part with the windmill that has, like, the gross, like, living being inside of it. The first Paper Mario. That's about all I remember. Wait, hold up. Let me see something. I might actually have Double Dash Extended. Or maybe I don't. No, I was thinking of Mario Party. My bad. I'm gonna look that up, though. Double Dash Extended. Oh dang, this does look crazy. 2 years ago. Man, where have I been? Is there more versions since then? Maybe not. Thinking of ideas here. Damn, in your case, do a first timer play of 1000 Year Door Plus. We should play Mario Kart together again someday. It's been a while. No, I agree. That would be awesome. Funnily enough, though, actually, it's kind of ironic how it worked out. My sister, we do like a family subscription with her, and because money is tight between all of us, we kind of just decided, let's just wait till next month to renew it. Like, we don't play online games that much. Next month we'll all have more money, why not just wait? And then I went to play Mario Kart, and then I realized I was like, oh crap, I don't have the what's it called? The Mario Kart DLC anymore. Like the new DLC, I mean, for 8 Deluxe, which is highly unfortunate. Okay, apparently the video I clicked on was a bad video. It doesn't even have the link for it. I want to see if this guy has a link. Or I could just Google this. Internet Archive. This seems promising. They just casually provided the whole ISO file? What? Interesting. Anyways, sorry. You could play with me. I got Mario Kart. I got my Switch 2 recently. Oh, nice. Actually, believe it or not, that was my first stream goal, was to save up for a Switch 2. But then my phone kind of got really bad. And I got a $40 phone off of Facebook Marketplace, which has served me actually really well. I'm super happy with it. But I'm still looking for something a little more, like, legit. I don't know. Switch 2 is one of those things, like, if I have the money someday, I'll buy it, but until then, well, I'm still trying to figure out everything else money-wise. It's not really high on my priority list. Which is weird, because I've always been the Nintendo guy, so it makes me feel weird saying that, but at the same time, also, it's hard to justify spending almost $500 on a video game system. I mean, even if it does come with a game, still, I don't know. It's a lot of money. I could also get new tires with that money, and brakes for my car, which I both desperately need incredibly bad. But, yeah. Use eBay. You can get a $35 dock, use with your Switch 1 controllers with it. Oh, okay. That actually is really good advice. Thank you. Sorry, I'm just waiting for what's it called? Double Dash Extended to finish downloading. It says it has like a minute left. So in the meantime, I'm just killing time right now. I actually ended up getting my girlfriend's original Switch 1 off of eBay. I don't remember how much it was, but it was definitely cheaper than buying it like new in box and everything. Which I kind of felt bad about, but at the time it was like all I could afford. And I wanted to get her a Switch because she was telling me, like, this is before we lived together, and she was like, yeah, no, I miss having a Switch. It's cool whenever I come over to your house and we play Switch. So I was like, hey, I'll get you this for like a Christmas present or something. But I also didn't have a ton of money either. But it worked. Still works to this day. So I'd say that's a win. Dude, I will say though, in the past couple years, my Joy-Con collecting went crazy. I don't want to say I have almost every color, but I'm pretty close to having almost every color of like the main, what's it called? The main like original I can't think of what I'm trying to say here. Like, I almost have all of the colors that they currently have out. I'm not trying to go for like special editions. I mean, if I get special editions, cool. But at the same time, I'm not gonna like freak out and be like, I have to. Whatever. I must get the Pikachu Thunderbolt $5 bajillion Joy-Cons. Oh, 200cc, holy cow. Okay, I thought there'd be new characters, not really. There's one more for Hex, but I can't for the life of me remember. Oh, it's fine, take your time, man. It's just a chill stream, we got time. Speaking of which, how much time I got on this? Okay. I'm supposed to wake her up in like, well, it was an hour from then, but need to make sure I don't miss that. I do not remember who my mains are for the life of me. I think King Boo is one of them, that's why. Do Yoshi Kart. I want to make it clear, I know very little to none about this. Okay, so we have all the original tracks from this game. But there's 2 other pages, it seems. Okay. So yeah, I guess I'll just go in order for now. A few pairs of myself. Button custom shells and TMR joysticks. Number of times I've had to deal with stick drift is ridiculous. I can't talk. TMR is a permanent fix. Yeah. That eventually is one of my main goals, is to put in Hall effect sticks or something in all of my Joy-Cons. I put them in 1 or 2 pairs, but it's been a while. I don't even remember what color has the fixed sticks in them anymore. I think I put them in one of my Zelda ones because I actually care about those much more than the other colors. I just made Peach Paratroopa. Paratroopa is a base choice. Okay, thank you. Oh, damn, I just got it. It's weird. This track, like, fits uncannily well in this game. Like, even in the 8 Deluxe version, it kind of feels, I don't want to say out of place, but, like, I don't know what the word is. Not out of place, but, like, in 8 Deluxe, it kind of just feels more like... It feels more of a retro track than, like... Whereas in this version, it feels like this actually came from this game. If that makes any sense. Also, sorry it's taken me a while to think about literally everything. I'm starting to get incredibly tired. And also, I think the sickness is getting to me again, but we're going to try to ignore it and just press on, because that's obviously the right choice. I'm having fun, though. Because to be honest, my alternative right now is lay in bed and feel like crap, so I'd rather at least be streaming and having fun than just laying in bed, trying not to fall asleep and suffering. I mean, it's Luigi, baby Luigi. Gotta have that double Ouija. Gotta wonder, though, how it works timeline-wise. How are they both there at the same time? And don't say time travel. Mario Party 4 Deluxe. Okay, yeah, that I do have. That I do have. I don't know if I feel like Mario Party right now. I feel like that would take too long. I'm trying to do more chill, like, shorter experiences. But I do have that. Maybe sometime me and my girlfriend will play that together on stream. That'd be cool. She loves Mario Party 4, so it's like... She really likes that mod. Also, all the brand new items they add in it are really cool, too. Alright. Why does this course look so out of place? Like, I know this was originally a DS game, but... or a DS course, but... Oh, I just remember... Okay, I actually do have something I want to talk about on stream here. Did you guys hear about the Banjo-Kazooie Stop and Swap finally being revealed, like, what it was going to do? For a little bit of backstory, for those who don't know, in Banjo-Kazooie on the N64, they scrapped a feature that was called Stop and Swap. And correct me if I'm wrong on anything here, but the idea was, if you quickly shut off the N64, took out a cartridge, and put another cartridge in within like 30 seconds or whatever, it would, like the RAM wouldn't fully be cleared out, so they could actually like strategically put stuff in RAM in certain spots so that way you could like transfer stuff from one game over to another, or like the RAM would still be there, basically. Although they ended up not doing it because they were developing for prototype N64s, and once they got like their hands on the real hardware, I think it was like the time limit switched to like 5 or 10 seconds to swap it out and turn it back on. Well, it went to like 5 or 10 seconds, I mean, to first turn off the 64, take out your cartridge, put in the next cartridge, pray to God that it works the first time, without having to blow on it or anything. Basically, it was a lot of luck, long story short, so... I'll wait till after this race is over, but... But yeah, so sorry, long story short, that was the idea of the stop and swap for Banjo-Kazooie. It was a really cool idea because they were going to make it so that, like, you could find like, secret little hidden collectibles like these eggs and this ice key, and you could transfer it over to Banjo-Tooie, which was a sequel to Banjo-Kazooie, and I don't know, unlock some kind of like crazy stuff in that game or something. Either way, they ended up having to scrap it because one thing led to another, and like I said, the time frame was shortened a lot, and they just felt like it would no longer be feasible to try and stop and swap. Like I said, because you also have to pray that the cartridge is actually going to turn on correctly the first time and not have to blow on it or anything. By the time you unplug it and replug it in again, the RAM will be cleared, so it won't be able to do its job. I'm sucking so bad right now. But yeah. Was that supposed to be an actual feature? It sounds like a crazy glitch or something. No, seriously, it actually was. Funny you mentioned that. Speedrunners took advantage of that for arbitrary code execution. Yeah, no, that actually is used for Paper Mario. They do a glitch in Ocarina of Time, Zelda Ocarina of Time, and stop and swap Paper Mario into the 64, and it keeps like certain RAM values that were written there, which you did with very specific, precise glitches in Ocarina of Time. And it transfers over to Paper Mario, which then allows you to do crazy glitches in that game too. So, you know, it was an actual planned feature, or at least for the Banjo-Kazooie team they planned on doing it. I don't know if Nintendo necessarily intended for that, but it was a little flaw that worked in their favor, but then, like I said, ended up getting scrapped because when they got their hands on the real N64 hardware, the time frame was shortened significantly to the point where it wasn't even, like, remotely feasible anymore. Sorry, all that to say, long story short, apparently a Rare employee that just quit very recently uploaded some pictures online of some Rare internal documents, and it perfectly explained everything for the stop and swap and how it was going to work and what it was going to do. Because that was another thing, is like, sure, you can transfer over this ice key, but like, what the heck is ice key even going to do? Like, it's a neat idea, but like, what's even the point, though? Apparently, it was going to be, you stop and swap, you get the ice key in Banjo-Kazooie, I think it was, and you stop and swap to Donkey Kong 64. There was like a little like freezer-looking thing in DK's house, back in the beta of that game. There was a freezer there, and the ice key would be stored in that freezer. And then once Banjo-Kazooie, or Banjo-Tooie came out, then it allowed you to unlock an ice key door, which then gave you, I think it was a Super Jinjo, I think it was called, which they didn't really specify much about, but I guess it was just something like, some kind of good, like, upgrade, or like, it let you, like, view, like, bloopers at the end of the game credits, like an alternate ending, so kind of useless, but kind of cool. But one of the cool things, though, is, and I guess some random old European Donkey Kong 64 strategy guide, there's some kind of weird Donkey Kong statue figure in one of the game's rooms, but if you go there now, it's just like an empty room, basically, almost empty. But people found out that if you, with these like internal documents that leaked, I guess it was something along the lines of like, you would stop and swap this little Donkey Kong trophy over to Banjo-Tooie, I think it was? One of the Banjo games, either way, and it would let you play as Donkey Kong from Donkey Kong 64 in Banjo-Kazooie or Banjo-Tooie, whatever it was. So I thought that was actually pretty cool, like playing as a different character in multiplayer. I mean, it sucks it's not the main game, but I obviously understand, you know, like, you gotta map all the moves to friggin' Donkey Kong's model, so I get it, but... I thought it was a really cool concept. I hate that they let themselves go with nuts and bolts. Listen, I played most of Banjo-Kazooie. I never got to Banjo-Tooie, unfortunately, but I had a lot of fun with that. Still never beat Donkey Kong 64 either. Okay, well actually, I have beat it with cheats and glitches. I've never officially beaten DK64 on my own without cheats or glitches, basically, so it's kind of boring, but... I was like, I love the rare games, but I think my ADHD brain can only deal with it up until a certain point, and then I'm like, I gotta stop before I like get burnt out. And then I think about playing the game, I'm like, man, I gotta collect all that stuff, and it's such a chore, and then I just don't. But they're fun games, I like them, I hate it. I unfortunately beat DK64 100%. I pity you. No, I'm just messing around. No, but I know that takes some serious dedication. I genuinely applaud your efforts on that. Isn't there a secret 101% thing you can do or something? I don't know. My recommendation is DK64 tag anywhere. I have heard, supposedly that's the best way to play it. It's just a ROM hack that lets you change into Kongs anytime you want. Instead of having to find a barrel, or like keep backtracking to a barrel, even though they do have the little warps, sometimes you're in a spot where it's nowhere near a warp and it can be annoying. Yeah, I feel like I would probably like that version a lot more. Because like you said, it's less backtracking, less of a, and I have to go back and go get this again, and do this, and do that. Because at least it's like consistent, you just, boom, switch over to Funky Kong, no, not Funky, but switch over to Diddy, get those red bananas, go back to Donkey, you know. Okay, after this race I have to wake her up, I cannot forget that. I don't know why I thought that was coming for me. This would be Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. Nice, dude. See, those ones are other ones where it's a lot of work to 100%, but it's actually like, I feel like it's more feasible than DK64. Because like I said, there's just so much backtracking, and you have to be the right character at the right time to get the right bananas or blueprints or whatever. Alright, what rank did we get? I'm gonna guess 4th. Original cards on the 64, console lag present. Yeah, true. Yeah. It's been an hour, by the way. SLG told me about this cool ROM hack. It's called Double Dash Extended. And it adds like a bunch of different courses. No new characters though, but still, pretty cool. I don't even know why I'm bothering putting my name in this, but whatever. Surprised we actually got a bronze in there. Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom again one more time, and probably gonna switch games here to something else. Be right back. Alrighty, Aurora, thank you for dropping by. It was nice to catch up with you. Hope you have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate. But it was nice catching up with you again. And yeah, hope you have a good one. See you later, bye. Okay guys, sorry about that, I'm back.
You appear to be well acquainted with my various functions and abilities.
Okay.
However, I have since received critical upgrades which
I just want to check, you guys were able to see when I was playing Double Dash, right? Because when I went back in there, it wasn't showing properly, so I want to make sure that you guys are able to see that. Start from a new file here. We recently acquired some retro games, got F-Zero and Star Fox. Oh, nice. Yes, Soda. Okay, good. Dude, that's sweet. Those are not cheap ones either. How much did you pay? Or were they actually reasonably priced? I know you kind of said it in the Discord the other day, but one of the cool things is, like, somebody like you especially, like, has, like, the repair knowledge and stuff, so it makes it a heck of a lot easier when it comes to, like, you buy something broken, then you just have to buy a replacement part or something for it, and it's not quite as bad as, if you just wanted to buy an actually working copy. You have both the fun and the not fun of, repairing it. The good and the bad of it, if you will. SLG, I gotta ask you, what was your biggest blunder when it comes to repairing something? If you have had any failures, but like, what is the thing that like you ended up screwing up the worst? Because for me, I can do like basic repairs, like switching out like a 3DS, like L and R buttons or circle pad or whatever, like stuff like that. Stuff that you can just easily unplug and replug back in. Or like battery swaps, you know, like nothing crazy, but like ribbon cable type stuff, Joy-Con joysticks. I went in a little bit above my head the one day, and I decided to repair my iPhone because like the battery was getting genuinely like horrible, like to the point where like I would go from 100% to like 20% in under an hour. I mean, it doesn't help that I had an iPhone 8 in the big 2025. Well, that's not the year I did it, but either way, it didn't help that I had an iPhone 8 in, like, modern years, but I decided, you know what, yeah, I'll replace the battery. Usually those are pretty easy. Boy, I was in over my head. What's it called? I didn't have a heat gun, so I was literally sitting next to a heater. Because the one tutorial I saw said you don't need a heat gun. I shouldn't have even listened to that, because I know better. But I trusted them anyways, and it made it so much harder. So once I finally got the screen off, I forgot the two little screws at the bottom of the iPhone, and I felt so stupid after that, but it didn't lead to any major damage somehow. I lost a screw internally, don't know where that went. Still to this day don't know. What was it? And honestly, I was just happy that the phone, like, turned back on again after that, but tested it with the new battery. It did turn back on, however, the back camera wasn't working, nor was the flash. Which, holy crap. That sucked. Like I said, pretty much just up until, like, I forgot LP on TCO is crazy. But yeah, no, so my, pretty much up until I got my current iPhone a couple weeks ago, for like, I don't know, probably close to 2, maybe even 3 years, I didn't have a back camera or flash on my phone. Which, you know, it might not seem like the end of the world, and really it wasn't, but it sucks when it's like you want to take a picture of something and then I have to ask Haley, like, hey, can I use your phone for a picture? Or like, I need a flashlight, can you spot me here? Because then it's just annoying for everybody involved. It's just a whole thing. But I would say that was probably my biggest blunder. My 3DS XL I couldn't fix for a while actually, because turns out it was a messed up motherboard, and I tried pretty much everything everybody online was saying, like top screen, speakers for it, the Wi-Fi card, tried everything. My friend actually was able to diagnose it as the motherboard, so that was pretty cool. But I'd say that was probably my next other blunder, was spending a ton of money on parts that I didn't need after all. I don't remember if I sent those back or not, but either way. Yeah, I mean, usually the parts for fix are cheap too. My biggest mistake was the repair I did for a Gamecube Wavebird controller. These most crappier soldering tools when I first started learning. I burned damaged the PCB beyond repair. Oh man, that sucks. Oh, there's a version 1.06. Yeah, in all fairness, I have not updated this, like, pretty much since I first saw the release trailer. I would not be surprised. But thank you for the heads up, I appreciate it. Dude, that does suck though with the PCB. I'm sorry to hear about that. Like, realistically, like I suppose, like, a not working back camera and flash, it was not the end of the world, it really sucked. Like I said, having to ask everybody around you, oh, can you take a picture for me? Or, oh, can I use your flashlight? Like, makes you feel like a bum. But I think that's part of why I've been loving my new phone so much, even though I only spent like 40 bucks on it. I'm like, hey, you know, at least I have a rear camera and flash again. And it's actually not slow as molasses anymore. Alright, SLG, I'm gonna trust you. You said they added way more? I also gotta make sure that I'm on, like, the latest here in terms of YouTube videos. Windfall Island, what? Okay, so it looks like Game Banana is the most updated. Okay, yep, there it is, 1.06, you were right. There we go. I got about like 20-30 seconds on it. Trust me when I say you'll see what I mean. No, I do trust. I guess while I'm waiting, I'll see if I can do anything with this, but I doubt it. Dude, I don't know if it's all the medicine or what, but like, I got hit with such a wave of tiredness here. It's medicine and the sickness, I think, but this morning was a little hectic for me. I went with my girlfriend's dad to go shopping. I mean, thankfully he drove, so I didn't have to at least drive tired. But we had to go to 2 different stores shopping. It wasn't like bad or anything. It was one of those things like when you wake up and you're sick and you're like, man, I gotta do stuff great. You get all sorts of fancy moves. Ooh. and my girlfriend won. She used this auction website, but the thing is, like, you bid on it online, but then you have to go to like the actual auction in person. And the place we went was only like 30 minutes away. We've been there a bunch of times. It's not that bad, but then there was that too. And then we decided to bake cookies for Christmas, and both of our cookies sucked so bad. We both made little cakes, basically. Oh, wait. No, okay. Like, they're... Okay, listen, admittedly, the cookies aren't bad. They're just, like, bland. Both of the recipes that we followed were just straight up wrong and told us the wrong amounts of flour. So then we added more flour to compensate, to, you know, make the dough thicker and everything. And then, what's the word? But yeah, so because we also compensated so much flour in there, it made it so much worse. Right. But yeah, then after that, we kind of just chilled for a bit, like I said. She played games for a bit, I sort of like napped and also was having like an awful time. I was just like at my energy exertion limit, so I just like chilled out and rotted. And then we made these little pizzas for dinner. Then we took a bunch of meds. That's where we're at now. Overall, pretty chill day, just kind of hectic, I guess. Why can I not find Mario Sunshine? What's up, Sans Goku? Holy crap. Dude, how have you been? Finally caught on Modern Link Thought stream after all this time. Talking about a blast from the past. Hope you're having a Merry Christmas. Thank you, man. Same to you. Hope you're having a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever you celebrate. I was just saying, I was like, we're getting the band back together. Like, the past couple streams, I've been like, we're getting more and more of the classic viewers back. It's so awesome. Like, genuinely, I'm actually really happy that everybody's coming back. SLG was one of the few that was a little bit hard to contact, but I guess Cheat Freak actually got a hold of him, so shout out to Cheat Freak for that. But yeah, I mean, we pretty much got almost all of the OGs back. Even if they don't stay for the whole stream, which is fine, I mean, they just, like, pop in still. It's awesome to see some familiar faces, you know? Alright, drag Sunshine ISO here, .bat. Oh my god. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, wait, actually, I think we're fine. Okay, I think we're fine. I thought it was telling me that I had an invalid ROM, and I was like, what? I think I just misread it, though. Alright. Gotta go in here, this, paste. Oh yeah, I was on Demo V2. I was way in the past. And then, what's it? I'm also gonna copy over the Double Dash Extended into there. Alright. I can delete these files. Alright. Surprised the game is still running. I literally deleted it from my files. I guess it was already loaded into Dolphin. gonna refresh my list here. Glad you're keeping the same positive energy too. Nice to hear everyone's returning. Yeah, no, I mean, I try to stay upbeat. The world may suck, but you know what? As long as I'm having fun, I guess. I own every region version of Myra Sunshine. I'll send a pic in this. Oh, nice, dude. That is definitely a flex. Okay. Make sure this is still up on... Yes. Okay, I think we're good. Turn those on, because why not? We're gonna go up to 60, see if that... Guess I'll just save it to autosave. Infinite lives. I don't know, should we do infinite lives on or not? I'll do it not for now. I'm gonna hope there's a way to change this later. Okay. Ooh, long jump. Okay. Mirror mode. That's crazy. I'm gonna hope that we can change that later. Hopefully. Yeah, I can already tell there's a lot more. Holy crap. A lot different. Oh, you can tweak them anytime? Okay, good. You guys can still see the game, right? I just want to make sure. Once we jump in. Dude, it is so much smoother in 60 FPS. This is insane. Sans Goku, I'm gonna fix your moderator status too. Okay, there you go. Yeah, a big boy man moderator. I can see. Okay, good. Sorry, I just like to double check because I don't want you guys to like just hear the game and not know what's going on. Dude, this is so much faster, smoother, I guess, or so.
Mario.
Holy crap! This really is a tutorial, but in like a good way. Can he make the line? Nope. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. That is really cool. Oh, but I still suck. That is actually really cool that you can change your speed by how hard you're hitting the button or not. Ooh. Yeah, like I said, we were playing demo 2. We were way outdated. Ooh. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Only neat how advanced hacks have gotten compared to like a decade ago. No, seriously. And like, it doesn't seem like it would have changed a whole lot. Like, I mean, I used to think the hacks we had a decade ago were like crazy. Now you look at like hacks now, it's like most ROM hacks now feel like you're just genuinely playing a whole different game, which is the crazier part. Yeah, bro, before you were like playing the demo. I believe it. Like I said, we were on demo version 2, it sucked. Well, no, not that it sucked, but, you know. It sucked that we were not on the most up-to-date version. So I feel like that should have filled up our thing. Well, I guess it just did anyways, but still. Okay, that was just stupid. What the heck? What the Shelly? Yippee! Oh, look at that. As much as I have loved streaming Majora's Mask lately, it is kind of nice to have a breath of fresh air here. Ooh, a little heart. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm probably... Oh, wait. Oh, no. YouTube is not reconnecting. That's not good. Oh no. That is not good. Are you guys still able to hear me? Is everything good? Or is it getting choppy? Because this is telling me it's going to start getting choppy. Which I would not be surprised about. But... This is a tutorial level. I recommend you go through it all for future. You can pause the next... Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, okay. It just switched back to excellent. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, sorry about that. Speaking of Majora's Mask, crazy how the MM3D glitch videos came out a decade ago. Dude, I know, that's crazy. Stream crapped out for a bit, but we're good. Okay. Good. Sorry about all the wait there. I will trust you, SLG. I'm dead tired here, but I trust the process. We gotta do this tutorial. We gotta do the tutorial so we can not have to do this again. Dude, there's some games where it's like sometimes the beginning part can like suck so bad, but if you just get through that, then everything's good. No, dude. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. Like, I've kind of realized, as of lately, like, restarting games low-key sucks. Which I know is kind of, like, common sense, but, like, I don't... Are we serious? Thought he was just gonna swim in the water. Holy crap. Anyways. I don't remember what I was saying, but... Am I just supposed to keep going up? No? Okay. Alright, so we learned don't go into the water. No! I hate you so much, Mario. Mario. Is this low-key infuriating to watch right now? Infuriating to watch me suffer at this? Okay, okay. Thank goodness. Oh yeah, restarting games, that's right. Yeah, I've kind of come to the conclusion recently that restarting games low-key sucks so bad. Just like I said, seems like common sense, but it's one of those things that, like, sort of just now realize, like, could be a lot better. Is he ever gonna get out there? Oh, holy crap. That is not at all what it should have done. Oh wait, okay. I kind of see what they're saying now. That's beforehand. Oh, a spin jump rocket. Okay, that makes sense. It's mostly when you don't have as much time as you used to, or if it's particularly long, restarting isn't as fun. Oh yeah, no, for sure. Like Majora's Mask in particular, like, there's just so many cutscenes in the beginning. Like, it feels like you don't get into the meat and potatoes for, like, at least like the first 2 hours. Please. Oh, you suck. I keep doing it too early. I feel like a game reviewer right now. You guys know the memes about like the game reviewers who suck at video games? They're like, I played Cuphead and it freaking sucks because I couldn't figure out how to get over this ledge where I just have to hold the A button longer. I know it's like old memes by now, but still. It's always crazy to me that it's like, there's some game reviewers that'll actually think that, like, dude, no offense, it's not your fault that the game's, that you suck at the game. Or it is your fault that you suck at the game. The game doesn't suck. Like using the PC port since you can skip first cycle, start as young, like, oh, I agree. Dude, I played the PC port, that was one of the best times I think I've ever played it. It was just chill, it was nice. Am I missing something here? Am I, like, I feel stupid. Or you can long jump rock, okay. Okay, that was not a long jump Mario. Oh, it's Z and A, okay. That was not a long jump Mario, dude. There we go, okay, thank you, SLG. I know it wanted me to ground pound, but you know, it is what it is. See, because I think that's what it wanted me to do for the first one. Oh, that sucks. Alright, we're gonna do the SLG strat. Hui! Ah. Dang it. He's also, like, sometimes just not doing it straight up. Like, I'm trying to get him to long jump, and he's just doing that dive thing. Yeah, he's just doing that for some reason. That is so weird. Not neat. You can angle your rockets with the dive. Is that that? I'm sorry, you guys must be like actually like screaming right now at the screen. I'm just gonna go ahead and hope that this can stand on the start of the ice. You can stand off the ice. Of the ice? Oh, stand on the ice. I see what you mean. Like I said, I think that's kind of what it wanted me to do before. Okay, that wasn't even close. Dang it. Come on, ice. Dude, Mario, you suck. Oh my gosh. No, dude. Man. Wait, was it Z and A? Oh my gosh, I'm stupid. I was literally hitting Z and B. That's why I didn't... I feel so stupid now. Holy crap. There it is. I really hope we don't have to use that a ton in the future. I very much hope that we don't have to do that again. Oh crap, we have one more, don't we? I hope those are not two more up there. See, I should have gone here first. The Z and A. It kind of looks Zelda-y. Really? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. 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 Okay. What the Shelly? What? Okay, come on. That... There we go. Yeah, we unlocked the Huffer. Oh, look at that. Okay. No, dude, no. You know, it is nice to know that I could do that now. I don't know how much I'm going to actually be using it, in all honesty. I should have used it. Oh my gosh. Hover versus double jump? Oh, okay. Holy crap, okay. Alright, I can definitely see how that's more useful now. There we go. Is this Fiji? That was good. I'm gonna try something crazy here. This may or may not be the intended way. Not that. Nope. That's sort of what I wanted to do. Like, sort of, but not quite. It's been fun, but you're gonna get some rest. Have fun. Or, 'twas nice being here, though. If you keep streaming, maybe I'll be... Okay, cool. You know, thank you for stopping by again, Sans Goku. It's been a while. It was nice to see you. I don't really have a set schedule yet, but just kind of whenever I feel like streaming, because I'm not trying to get too burnt out of it or anything. I'd like to keep the trend going. Get the Discord alive and well, so yeah. Absolutely, we'd love to see you again. Thank you for stopping by. Have a happy holidays, Merry Christmas. And yeah, I'll see you later. Game won't tell you, but you can ground pound as well if you compromise with... Oh, if you combine that with Hover Burst, then... I wish I could see. Holy crap, I literally can't see anything. There's so much fog. I'll try getting away from this. I thought the, not the star bit, but like the, what's it called? The Sling Star piece? Okay, there it is. I was gonna say, I thought it was in the middle of all that. I was like, what? You can ground pound jump, so like... Oh, like that, okay. Oh, that's insane. Okay, that is actually crazy. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot. He just has water balloons if you don't have anything. I gotta talk to you now? Finally, yeah, I agree. Okay, cool. Alright guys, well, I'm getting really tired. I think this is gonna be it for the stream. I just gotta make sure it saves. Oh, I didn't even start a file yet? Are we serious? Oh, new options. Oh man. I'm gonna delete this one. I just want to start a file and try and get it to like save or something. I just do not want to have to do that tutorial again. Okay. Okay. Alright, we at least got to save, so I know we're good now. Alright, well yeah, thank you guys all for watching. Thank you for stopping by, SLG and Sans Goku. And Aurora, even though you're not here anymore. Hope you guys enjoyed. I just realized it's custom audio for that. Anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. Yeah, so appreciate y'all stopping in, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Alright.